Good evening, everyone. Today, we're going to be doing a little something lighthearted at Striving for Justice. We're going to have a little Q&A session. I've pulled a couple of questions from our socials and our emails, and I'm going to ask William, and he's going to answer to the best of his capabilities. So, without further ado, here is William Watson. How you doing, William?
How you doing, Miss Ashley? As y'all know, William Watson here, Striving for Justice, LLC. It's a good day. One thing I would like to, before we begin, one thing I would like to say is that I do appreciate all the fan mail, all the support. I definitely appreciate that, and I thank you. Keep it coming, and I'm gonna keep it as real as I can. Go ahead. Let's see what's going on with America.
Well, our first question comes from Joshua M. from Alabama, and he asks, how did you start striving for justice, and what keeps you going in spite of your current situation? Good question.
That's a good question, Joshua. I think I probably started this 2012, interest in helping people. I already went to school for criminal justice. So, helping people with their various legal situations and various situations, period, not just legal, but, mentorship and so forth. So this, helping people reintegrate back to society, giving them a plan. Like, I've been a tutor since 2008 and an education clerk. So, people, a lot of young guys, a lot of older guys don't have a reintegration plan. So if you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. So that pretty much spawned my interest in helping people. Plus, I wanted to do it in society before I got incarcerated. So, around about 2021, I finally decided to go ahead on and, since I'm about to come home, go ahead on and make this official. So that spawned the LLCs, that spawned the business module and model that I'm using. And it's been successful. It's been pretty good. Thanks to America and, incarcerated people. What keeps me going is the fact that I have a family that supports me. And the main thing is, once again, the will to help, the will to give back, and knowing that I'll be able to help and give back more than I'm doing now when I come home. So thank you, Joshua, for the question. Appreciate the support. And then, just you or anyone else that need help, you can email us or you can call anytime. Thanks, Joshua.
All right. Our next question comes from Ashley from Mississippi. Not me, there are tons of Ashleys because of the 80s.
Wow.
Right,
Wow.
right. And she asks, how hard is it to run a business while incarcerated, and what else do you have planned in the future?
Okay, Ashley from Mississippi, not you. It's hard. But once again, if you go to our website, strivingforjustice.net, you'll see I have a plethora of ideas and a host of services, but you'll also see that I have a nice supporting staff, very nice supporting staff, from Louisiana to Mississippi. And we get it in, 24/7, we're available, we get it in. So it's hard, but as long as you have a supporting staff, and as long as you're willing to do the work is most important. You're going to do something great. As far as what I have planned, if I'm not missing another question in there, as far as I have planned, I'm also vice president of marketing at Regina's Plaza. Now, this is first of all, Regina's, REGINAS Plaza, KLOSSETT. So you can go to their website, you can get trendy and affordable clothing, and then trust me, or don't trust me, you have to go, because I'm not a woman, so you have to go on the website yourself. But my job there with this company is trying to come up with innovative ideas for the public and for the incarcerated citizens. We too have family we like to spend money on as well. So that's what I have planned for the future. It's gonna be pretty busy for me when I'm released. Pretty busy. Thank you, Ashley. Not you.
Okay. The next question is Michelle T from South Carolina asks, okay. Is there anyone special in your life?
Oh, Michelle, is it you? Is it you, Michelle? Okay, Michelle from South Carolina.
Well,
when I entered into this situation here, my college sweetheart came along for the ride. And I still kept her because she was here for a majority of this time I've been here, and I still kept her, and I still love her. Unfortunately, fortunately, we're still friends to this day. We still communicate, we still talk. So she's special in my life, but as far as anyone special you're talking about, not at this moment. Right now, even though when I'm released, I will come home and I am looking for that special lady to settle down with, no doubt about it. However, the main thing is to establish this legacy. So that's special as well. My legacy, I have to leave something behind for my kids, for my nephews, nieces, family. I have to leave something behind. And a good woman standing beside, not behind me, but beside me is key to what I want to do. So yes and no. There is no one really special, but there is someone special. But she's a friend. Thank you, Michelle.
Okay. Well, it's interesting. It's interesting you should say that. You mentioned your family and leaving a legacy in kids. So we have Mark from Florida asks, how do you feel and how do you think you can help with the current situation that's going on with our youth?
Wow, really? Well, by me being in Maryland right now, I'm right close to Baltimore City, so that is enough said. You got stations out there in Baltimore City. I know it's a hard job for them young black men trying to curb violence. So, but the advice, and I have a nephew, and he makes silly mistakes as well. I have a couple nephews and stuff like that, and nieces, and a host of cousins, under 25, under 30. So, that's a good question. What's his name again? Mark from Florida?
Yeah.
That's a good question, Mark. That's a good question. We have stuff that we can mail to you in Florida, but so we can really, I like that question, and hopefully you want to be of assistance to us. But the advice that I will have for the youth that's making these horrible decisions: slow down, take advantage of what the state, the local, the city, local, and the state and the federal government are giving you. And that's these host of programs, mentorship stuff, stay in schools, go to school. And when it comes down to that split second where you have to make that decision of pull the trigger of a gun or stab someone or rob someone, carjack someone, stop. I know it sounds easy, but trust me. I know when I was your age, I did some stuff too. But you have to stop and think. Because these young guys literally losing their lives out there. Literally, I didn't heard in the last 2 hours, 3 people that I know that was under 30 have got killed in Maryland. Have got killed. A couple in the Eastern Shore of Maryland and one, and I knew. I mentioned 1 or 2 of them. So that's 3 that I know of that I've been told this in the last 2 hours. So, Mark, that's the advice that's the best advice I have right now. But now, upon release, I would definitely be more hands-on with these youth. I plan on helping out with police departments, going on mentorships and so forth. I'm available for that. Going to these prisons and these county jails and stuff, because, and I'm sorry to go on about this, but it's very important. Who better to set an example, and who better to tell these young guys, don't do this, think about this, and someone that has been through this and it came out a man. So that's the best part. Okay, thank you, Mark. Hopefully we'll contact you. Maybe you can do something with us in Florida. Get rid of Ron DeSantis down there. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Next question. David from Illinois asks, have your ears always been that small? Really, David? Really?
Hold on, let me take one of these my ears.
Wait.
Who asked that question?
David from Illinois.
Okay, David. I like the question. Yes, my ears have been this small. Real small. But I could hear everything. Been as small since I was a kid. But thanks for the question, David. Yes, it's been small. But the young lady that was in my life She used to call me her little chipmunk. So there you go. And trust me, David, I've had a lot of beautiful women in my life. So I'll take it. I'll take it. Thanks, Dave.
Peaches from Virginia asks, what do you like to wear? I can tell you what he likes to wear. He loves Invicta. If I see one more Invicta watch, I'ma scream.
Well, everybody, she just told you. Love Invicta watches. Fell in love with it in 2012 when I seen them on somebody's home. And I've loved them ever since. With love Polo. Now you gotta remember, I've been here for a minute. So back in my time, it was Iceberg, Becca, stuff like that. The designer stuff always been around. Sashi, Prada, Gucci. That's it. But every day, put together something nice every day just to go somewhere. Got designer made was for me Polo, Ralph Lauren Polo. And that's gonna continue to this day. Love Polo. Love Polo. Back then I used to love what's called big jackets, big leather jackets.
Not the starter jackets, huh?
No. I had like 3-4 of them. It's Averex. So I don't know what's out now. But let me tell you this. Who asked that question?
Peaches from Virginia.
Peaches. Let me tell you this, Peaches. Peaches from Virginia. You give me maybe, let's say, 2-3 weeks, you're going to love what I put on. You better bet it. If you see me, you're going to love what I put on. Because I'm going to make it do what it do. Like I always say, I'm going to make it do what it do. So Peaches from Virginia, I have a good fashion sense. Love cologne. And you'll love what I put on. Thank you, Peaches from Virginia. That's a personal question too.
Our final question today comes from Shantae from Louisiana. And she asks,
my hometown.
Mm-hmm. Why should we hire Striving for Justice? What is the advantage?
Well, it's a good question.
It's
What's
really
your name,
good.
Shantae from Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, Shantae from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from the Ninth Ward, New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm from the struggle, Ninth Ward. Grandpa out there, Doc Watts, famous saxophonist, Olympia Dijon Brass Band. Gotta shout him out. May rest in peace. But Striving for Justice, like I said before, it was started by my will of health, and most importantly, it's built on integrity. And my staff, we all have integrity. So for whatever you want, as far as our services, which is listed on the website, you will see that we will be very, very, very innovative as far as what we need to do for you. Again, it's not just the criminal justice system, it's anything you might need, whether it be mentorship, whether it be playing for your family member, your loved ones who may get into a little situation outside of the criminal justice, civil, it doesn't matter. The advantages is integrity. We will not just take your money. Some things are pro bono. We will always tell the truth. If you're in a situation, regardless, domestic, whatever, and you need sincere advice, we are here for you. If somehow another situation happens on the criminal side, we're here for you. Now, we're not lawyers. But guess what? We're going to make sure the lawyers do their job. They're not going to swindle you. They're not going to it's just not striving for injustice. So we're not going to let an injustice be committed for anyone that deals with us. So that's the advantage. Someone you can trust. We are someone you can trust.
Oh, that's very good.
Thank you, home girl from Louisiana.
Shantae.
Home girl. Home girl.
All righty. This has been a wonderful Q&A session. And if anyone else would like to get in on the next one, you can email us at strforjust@gmail.com. Hit us up on Instagram. We got TikTok now and Facebook. And maybe you can appear in our next session. So until then, bye.